Today we're going to talk about multiplying decimals. Now we added and subtracted decimals before and we found out that we needed to line up the decimal points. When you're multiplying decimals, that's not true. When you're multiplying decimals, you figure out where the decimal point is a different way. So let's look at our first problem. Our first problem is going to be 5.4, 5 4/10, times 2. So I'm going to do my math. I'm going to do 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. Now I have to figure out where to put the decimal. So what I have to think to myself is how many digits are to the right of the decimal point in the problem in 5.4 times 2. And when I look at 5.4 times 2, I see one digit to the right of the decimal. The digit 4 is to the right of the decimal. So in my answer there has to be one digit to the right of the decimal. In this case it's going to be the number 8. So I'm going to put my decimal point in between the 10 and the 8 to get 10.8 as my answer. Okay, let's do another example. In this example I'm going to use 12.3 and I'm going to multiply it by 7. Again, I'll just do my regular math. 7 times 3 is 21. Carry the 2. 7 times 2, 14. Plus 2 is 16. 7 times 1 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. I have to ask myself the same question as the first time. How many digits are to the right of the decimal point in the problem? And when I look at this problem, 12.3 times 7, I can see that the 3 on the top part of the problem is to the right of the decimal. That's one digit, so I need the 1 in my answer to be to the right of the decimal. So my answer is going to be 86.1. My last problem, I'm going to make it a little bit different. This problem I'll have 7.3, multiply it by 2.1. So now I have more digits to the right of the decimal. When I do my math, basic math, 1 times 3, 1 times 7, I move down to my second row, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 7 is 14, I add them up, and I come up with 1533. And again I have to ask myself, how many digits are to the right of the decimal point in the problem? When I look at this problem, I see that the 3 is to the right of the decimal point, and the 1 is to the right of the decimal point. So I have 2 digits in the problem that are to the right. So in my answer I have to have 2 digits to the right of the decimal point. So that's going to mean this 3 and this 3 are both going to be to the right of the decimal point, 15.33, or 15 and 33 hundredths. So that's really about all there is to it. Check your problem, how many digits are to the right of the decimal point. Make sure that many digits are to the right of the decimal point in your answer.